Warning: the following podcast contains violent scenes that may be unsettling to some listeners. Listener discretion is advised. Hello, and welcome to Hunters Hunted 2 Corruption. Join us as we tell the tale of four men bonded by their fear and hatred of the hidden monsters that reside in Washington, D.C. in September of 2009. Only time will tell if Jebediah, played by Adam B., Robert, played by Adam C., Walter, played by Chris, and Dr. Turner, played by Tillman, will survive together in this story ran by Andrew. Hunters Hunted 2 is a Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition expansion set in the World of Darkness. If you'd like to contact us, you can find us on Twitter at twin_cities_VTM or find us on Facebook at Twin Cities by Night. We hope you enjoy.
Guys spend the evening in the bunker?
I'm probably gonna fall asleep on that kitchen chair I'm sitting at, just staring into my beer.
What about Greg and Jeb?
I think Greg is frustrated. Like, nothing works, and he's never in the loop with anything, and I think he's just shooting shit with Jeb.
Jeb will be grumpy on the couch until the wee hours when he finally passes out.
All right, so you guys get some rest. Go ahead and give yourselves all 2 willpower points. You awaken the next day. Only one who sleeps in a bit late is Walter. Like, you guys might get up like 7, maybe 8 o'clock, depending on what's normal for you. But he's going to be in till like 9. Anything specific you guys want to do in the morning? Or can we cut to you all being awake and grumpy and having your coffee and all that?
That's cool with me. Nothing specific I want to do.
Okay. And your various states of wakefulness and dress, whatever that may be, with coffee and breakfast, you're at the designated eating area. Scenes on you guys.
I'm going to walk into the eating area pushing the dry erase board thing we have on wheels. And I'm going to go push it against the wall. I'm going to stand by it and look at the 3, kind of feeling like a little invigorated a little bit. And I'm going to look at them. I'm going to be like, did I ever tell you, any of you, how I was embedded with some U.S. forces in Panama in the 80s? No.
I'm looking at Jeb, like, raising at least one eyebrow.
Jeb will slowly sip his coffee and give a very grumpy look at Walt. Walt, you still high?
No, I'm not high right now. I feel rather invigorated, though, to be honest with you.
I think y'all should get back in the bathtub.
No, why did you put me in the bathtub? Why did I wake up? Was I that fucked up?
You were lighting stuff on fire with your brain.
Oh.
Bathroom's the only room without the flammable stuff in it. Please get back in the bathtub. I do not want anything going up in here.
I control it, Jeb. Jeb. Okay, before I even get into what I was going to talk about.
You were high.
Yes,
Please get back in the bathtub.
Jeb.
We have at least 4 pounds of loose black powder.
I understand that. It's controllable, what I have. I'm able to control it. Matter of fact, I showed Robert it the other night. Have you not realized that's what I was doing in my library? All those books I've collected over the time, all the times I keep saying I'm expanding my mind.
So you were causing fires with your brain.
I was doing more than that. I was doing more than that. Do you know?
You were causing fires with your brain in a room full of books, many of which we cannot replace.
I'm going to the dry erase board and I write 2 separate columns on there. One is unplanned explosions and the other is planned explosions. And
okay, I won't do it in the bunker anymore. I won't do it in the bunker anymore.
Okay, Greg, on the right side, put the church.
Okay.
On the left side, put Walter's head.
Okay. Listen, I won't do it in the bunker anymore, but I have other things I can do. I have the ability to touch objects and to see where they've been.
You were high when you did it.
And
are you sure you can control it when you're that high? I mean, you were tripping balls.
Then I just won't do drugs in here. That strength.
Walter, this is you. Not doing drugs, and you do not. That don't work.
It's like Jeb driving cars or using guns.
Okay, you guys
that shit works, yo. What y'all talking about?
What I'm trying to say is the fact that I have expanded my mind, and the reason why I have expanded my mind is so we can win this fight of ours.
Walter gets a notification ding on his phone.
I'm going to look at my phone right after I say that.
It's an email.
I'm going to look at the email.
It's an email from YouTube. Your account has been locked.
Oh, these motherfuckers. I just throw the phone on the table. They're striking us. You know what that is right there? What just happened to me? My YouTube channel has been shut down. I told you all this yesterday. I've told you all yesterday. It is time to act. We sit here and we bicker, and we sit here and they strike us. Do you not understand why I have expanded my mind? I've expanded my mind because they have every advantage. The only disadvantage they have is the hubris that they have. The hubris that they have of not being able sometimes to look all the way down on our level. And in that they are exposed. Thus the homeless people who realized what was hiding in that very church in front of them. And when we had the opportunity to strike, we were too scared. We were too worried about the ramification. And that's what they want. We cower.
Oh,
yes.
We were too unprepared. We failed at a wooden door.
And I was mostly worried about finding a lot more than just one lizard person behind that door.
Okay, and you can waste your time and look what's happening, Jeb. They're striking us in their own ability. What are we going to continue to do?
Well,
what are we going to
faith in you is not what it used to be.
Okay, and that's what they want. They want us to fight internally. That's why I brought up Panama. I was embedded with a special forces unit in Panama that was there to help guerrillas in the 80s. They were there to strike without being seen and without being known. And they're there to help people fight against communist guerrillas. And listen.
What does Van Halen have to do with what we're doing now?
And what do monkeys have to do with it?
I'm talking about they're fighting communist guerrillas there. And the reason I bring this up, gentlemen, is because they were able to be embedded within a strange land in a jungle that they were not familiar with, training a people they were not familiar with, and still got something done. And the reason why is because they moved like a well-oiled machine. When they saw an opportunity to strike, when they realized it fell in their laps, they were able dynamically and quickly to react to that.
Well, we are not some sort of paramilitary. I am some sort of paramilitary organization, but you and these other fine gentlemen are not.
Well, it needs to change because they are attacking us now. They are attacking his family, and I point to Robert. They took down my main weapon, and God knows what else they're going to do. So this whole time we sit here and we bicker whether or not I'm going to set fire to books within our bunker, and this whole time they're striking us while we sit and we hesitate. We saw an opportunity and we could not take it because we were not ready. Fine. No one's to blame for that. Maybe we would have died, maybe whatever. But we need to make sure that next time we are ready when the opportunity presents itself. And that means when we go out of this bunker and we continue to look into this, we have what we need to strike if the opportunity strikes, and we need to be able to make a decision when it presents itself. When I went down those stairs yesterday and I dropped that LSD beforehand, I was almost perfectly willing to die for you, Jeb, and for you, Greg, to make a dent. They are able to control us with the fear that they have, that they can bring out in us. And it's showing right now. So I propose this. We work together now. We go out together until this is done. If we die, we die. If we don't, then we're successful. But we have no other choice in this. We don't. We don't have a choice. Your daughter didn't have a choice. Your partner didn't have a choice. Your wife didn't have a choice. But we can fight, and they couldn't. So are we going to sit here? Are we going to hide? Or now are we going to strike back? Because they are striking us, gentlemen. And the longer we sit here, the more damage they're going to do. And eventually they're going to find us. And eventually they're going to wipe us out. We are on the right track, Gregory. They know it. That's why they shut me down.
Yes, we generally agree with you. And I agree with you that we need to stick together, that we're all in great danger. And we need a plan.
Here's the thing, Gregory. We can plan. But if our plan is simply to hide, they're going to win.
But that's not what I'm proposing.
Then what are you proposing, Greg? To you, if you were afraid of a building with no significance other than what a man gave it.
Look, we failed. We stood in front of a door and were like, oh shit.
I think we failed because we doubted ourselves from the onset.
Well, then why didn't you open the door?
I think we didn't go forward because we only had 10 minutes to figure our shit out, and that wasn't enough time.
But that's the thing.
Listen, it's a goddamn miracle that you guys didn't go in there without a plan. We have another chance at it now, okay? So let's just figure out what we need to do to be ready, and then we go back and we do.
Fertilizer, a truck, a few other things.
How long can it take us to get that?
A day.
We don't a day.
What
Job.
time is it right now?
It is 9 in the morning.
I'm still against burning down the entire church.
Why are you
That's the more
so?
subtle way.
There's no
Let's
other
get our
way.
guns now. Let's get our guns now, and let's go on over there.
And let's fucking rain fire down
Right
upon
now,
those
we got
motherfuckers.
at least 8-9 hours before it starts to get dark. We should be good.
Okay,
Yes,
we
Greg.
need something to open a door.
I got a sledgehammer in the back. I'll throw it in the truck.
We can get everything. We have plenty of tools.
Thank you. We have it here.
What if
go.
what if they have some kind of a daytime protection?
Then we got to
Mhm.
react. We have to react because they are reacting to us now, Gregory. Your fear is taking over you. Tap into that anger. Tap into that loss. The whole time you keep saying, what if, and they're doing more and more and more.
Well, because I want us to be prepared.
And you can get lost in preparation. We are prepared. We have talked about this. We have fucking talked about this. We have bought all this equipment. We have all fucking done it. They are striking us. We need to strike back, Greg. Can I count on you? Can I rely on you?
Well, yes, but what do you expect me to do?
Just come along, give us your strength, give us your expertise, and quit being scared. We are all scared. Quit letting it overtake you. Quit letting that fear control you. It's normal to be feared. Be careful when we go in there. But we can't let us make us slow it down, Greg. What's next, Greg? What do you think? They just shut me down. They shut my voice down. What do you think they're going to do next, Greg? Would you be surprised if you go into work and find out you've been fired? You've been discredited? What about you, Robert?
I've already been fired and discredited.
What about you, Robert? What if you go back into the borough and you find out that these people who control the government are ruining your life now? We need to show them. We need to show them who they're fucking with. Can we count on you, Greg?
I turn and face Greg.
Yes.
There
sure.
you go. That's what I'm talking about. Jeb, it's time for you to open up that armory. Let's see some of those toys. Let's arm ourselves to the teeth. Let's go there. We'll go in at first. We'll scope it out. And then we'll strike if we see an opportunity, okay? We got to do this coordinated together. We'll show up. Greg, you and I will talk to the homeless people. Robert and Jeb will take a look inside. Then we'll decide from there what we'll do, okay?
I'm bringing my pesticide sprayer.
Let's get all prepped. Get your janitor's uniform on. All this stuff. We got to be prepared to destroy what we can, burn down what we can, and run off. Do we all agree with that?
I'm fucking ready.
All right, let's see what I can scrounge up.
All right. And I won't touch any drugs.
All right. Anything specific you guys want to do to prepare?
Yes,
What do you want?
I would like to procure thermite and magnesium lighter stuff.
I fucking love you, Dr. Gregory Turner. That's
Okay, we can just say you have some in your laboratory. You paid for that merit, right? By all means.
Yeah, okay.
It's one of those things you'd have like a small amount of, like maybe like, oh, this is with this and this and this, you can create like a really powerful kind of like.
Well, it's a really simple thing actually, and it's used to weld like train tracks, so it's fairly common.
Yeah, but like for alchemy, not so much. So you'll have some.
Well, yeah, sure.
sweet. So we got that. I say we take all the same truck. Do you agree there? Do you agree, Jeb?
I'll have to empty some stuff out, but yeah, we could take my truck.
And you got more of those janitor uniforms too? You got a size that fits Robert?
No.
Robert probably just dressed down into his
Okay.
casual clothes.
All right.
What he's wearing now is like a pair of like big camouflage cargo pants, some running shoes, and big Redskins sweatshirt with a hood, so he can pull the hood up if he wants
And
to.
we got to have our walkie-talkies, okay? So we can communicate at all times, all right? So Gregory and I are going to scope out outside, talk to the people, look around outside. You two look in. We got to stay in constant communication during this. You understand? If something does not sit right at all, period, we have to let the other person know immediately. If for some reason you cannot communicate, if something is about to happen bad, do a triple squawk. You know, you understand what that is? Hit the button 3 times, and we'll know that you're in some danger and you cannot speak. Okay? We all agree on that?
Gotcha. And I'm clipping a walkie-talkie onto my belt. or onto my waistband or whatever.
And the cover story will be that us three are janitors, Gregory, me, and Jeb, and you are our supervisor. And you are with the city or something, and you're trying to bid a contract, and someone stops you within. And we'll just hang out, and Gregory and I will do our thing outside, okay?
Yeah, we're there to check the cabling and the water pipes in the basement.
Good. Yeah, exactly. So, gentlemen, let's do this. Do you have that Metallica tape still, Jeb? Maybe we could play a little Justice for All, since I can't do any cocaine.
Metallica. I got some Dixie Chicks.
Let's listen to some Dixie Chicks then.
Okay.
I get a duffel bag set up. Inside of it, I have probably like an extending baton, and I have the stake launcher shotgun that I had purchased with my requisition. I'm trying to think of what else I would probably keep in it. Probably just like some odds and end tools, like a few zip ties, maybe like a knife of some sort, a flashlight or two.
I'm gonna bring a pistol, a thermos of cocaine coffee, baggie of mushrooms, and a baggie of cocaine just in case too. But none of which I'm gonna touch. All for strictly bribing. That's what I'm gonna bring.
Sorry if this is a bad time to bring this up, but out of character, really quickly, can we say that I've spent my experience to get rid of my flaw? Because I feel like mentally Robert would be kind of trying to psych himself up for what like might be his one final action.
Oh yeah. That was a conversation we meant to have at the end of last session, but yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, you can do that.
All right.
I can't wait to hear what Jeb's bringing along.
I'm trying my lab again to make that potion that heals you for a day.
How many dots in that do you have?
In alchemy,
Mhm.
2.
Okay, so okay, I see where it is. So a healing elixir reduces the die penalty due to injuries by 1 and halves healing time for bashing and lethal damage that you have currently taken. So that's what you had originally used before. The second dot version still does that, but also has the immediate effect of healing off 2 bashing or lethal levels, like right away, on top of for whatever the duration is. So like for the number of successes you get, it will last like that long, so it can make your wounds heal faster. 2 successes for a week, his wounds, whoever they drinks this, will heal in half as much time.
So can I try to make multiple, maybe? Or would that take too long?
If they are willing to wait for you, you can attempt several.
I don't think they are. I'm going to try at least one, and this time I'm spending a point of willpower. I'm using 8 dice.
Yeah, it's into cult +1 because you have the well-stocked laboratory.
And with the willpower, I have 2 successes. Holy shit, this is so awful. But at least I have 1 elixir. I'm going to give it to Jeb, because he's the guy with the firepower. And I'll be like, yeah, you gotta chuck this if it looks really bad for you.
Wow, what is it? What's going to do to me?
Well, it's gonna heal you, hopefully. It's like a last resort thing. Don't just chuck it right now.
What? All right, Doc. I'll trust you.
Can we say our walkie-talkies have those little earpieces that connect to the walkie-talkie? So like if we squawk or whatever, like not everyone will hear us talking to each other?
Almost certainly. Joe would
Okay.
totally have invested in that.
All right, let's do this. Let's go. I'm fucking fired up. Look at Adam going nuts, dude. He's like, wow.
Okay. So for the listeners, go ahead and just list off those things that Jeb is bringing.
Jeb is going to bring his gasoline bug spray with the tank. He's going to bring his sawed off, a couple of flare guns, and a big ass knife and some rope. Because you never know when you're going to need a rope.
Guys, head to a church armed to kill. Tell me what you do when you get there.
All right, guys. Gregory and I are going to go out and talk. Or do we see like the homeless people? Are they still around there and everything?
Oh, there's always some people. That guy you saw the other day, he's not
Mhm.
there. But there's some like homeless people in the area. It's just like this area that just gathers up people. They just kind of congregate. Maybe some of them even like slept on the stairs overnight and no one gave a shit.
Do you see how they shield themselves with us? All right. I don't see that man who we were speaking to yesterday, which kind of worries me. Gregory, let's go amongst these people and see what we can find out. Jeb and Robert, be careful. Always please keep in communication with us, okay?
I will press my my headset to make sure everything is working okay, and I'm just gonna open the door and just start moving. Full momentum, just man with a plan right now.
Where do you guys go?
I'm heading right. Well, actually, I don't know where they were shown to go last time. I guess I don't know if they would have filled me in on that. I'm assuming we had a whiteboard out and we were planning, so maybe they would have given me like a full rundown. But if not,
I mean, it's just a door in the back.
I'd also see what information you can find out. Maybe if you go inside the front door of the church, you know what I mean? Like see, because there's multiple churches that were hit, so they might be connected, you know? So do some of that charming that Jeb and Robert are good at.
So I'm actually going to wait for Jeb's lead then.
Jeb's just going to walk right up to the front door, walk right into the church.
And I'm not far behind him.
Okay.
Jeb's going to carry a toolbox in with him, along with the tank on his back. Everything else is going to be hidden in his jumpsuit, more or less.
And I have the bag over my shoulder, and it's not really evident what's inside, but if anybody asks, I'm going to say that it's for the work I'm here to do.
There's not too many people, and you don't get a whole lot of attention paid to you, to be honest. It's not like it's early in the morning. The doors are open, and there are people here. There's very little activity. No one really comes to ask you guys, hey, can I help you or anything like that. There's just a few people within the church that are just doing their thing.
And Jeb, looking like he is some sort of handyman or repairman, is just going to do his thing and walk right around to the back and try to figure out how to get down to the basement.
Okay. It won't take you too long to figure that out because, there's a way, downstairs that have kind of like area that you can go behind where the congregation gathers, they have the little stage where people talk and all that stuff. So you just go around. There's like a passageway that leads to like a basement level. There will be like stairwell going down. Coming downstairs, it's currently with the lights on, but not all of them. There's like fluorescent lights in the ceiling as like support pillars, support beams that line the area. There's like a linoleum floor. It's white, and there's just like sparse kind of decoration around the place. Not too much going on. There's some tables and chairs and stuff around. And like I said, about maybe half of the lights are on. So they're one of those where they have like double light switches where every other light is on. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like one of the switches is flipped on. But otherwise, there's no sound. It's very quiet down here. You can see that there is one of those like big like industrial size like refrigerators down here. And looks like far right, opposite side of you, there is a like dark hall or door or something over there that you can see. And on the left, far left, there is a like glowing exit sign.
Okay. Jeb's going to take a moment and he's going to put down the toolbox. He's going to pull out one of them big heavy mag lights, the kind that you can really brain someone with if you need to. You can shut the toolbox, get back up. He's going to open up that refrigerator.
Okay. So you open the refrigerator and it's mostly empty. There's a few items here and there, like some juice. Looks like there's like a couple of like things of like grape juice and some a couple other items, but it doesn't seem to be like well stocked or anything. It's just this big like refrigerator. In one of the other doors, there's like some sodas.
Are there any signs that the refrigerator has been modified in any way, shape, or form?
No, it's a refrigerator.
Okay.
You gonna grab a soda?
Yes, actually, Jeb will grab a soda.
Robert will be like not far behind Jeb, and I'll be like, "What the hell are you doing, man?"
Getting a drink? What else? And Jeb will flick on the mag light and aim it down the dark hallway and crack open the soda and start drinking as he goes.
Okay. So on the right side, that dark hallway, illuminated by the light, you can see that it's not a long hallway. It's short. It's maybe goes back another 10 feet, and there's a door on the left wall, and a little bit closer to you down the hall is a door on the right. So there's two rooms on the right and the left. The doors are slightly off center from each other.
Oh. And Jeb's going to take a close look at the doors, see if one of them is newer than the other, if one has been professionally installed versus installed by amateurs.
Okay. You have the crafts where I'll just give this to you without you having to like roll anything. You can see that both of these doors are just they're what you would expect as far as just an office door would go. Just a normal kind of like just plain wooden door that has like a round brass knob that you can twist and open up, no problem.
Okay.
There is no like window or anything like that in the door. They're like cheap doors.
All right.
And as you get closer, you can see that one of them is actually just a restroom.
All right. Jeb will go take a leak.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me, man? Will you stop wasting time?
Soda goes right through me. What you want?
Ah, Jesus Christ. And I'm
Yeah,
kind of
'cause-
trying to cover his 6 while he's, using the restroom.
Yeah. So you can see that the plaque, it's like the little symbol for like the family restroom, where it has like the baby changing station and all that in there. So that's the restroom down here. And then the other door is unmarked.
After Jeb finishes up in the restroom, he'll walk over to the other door,
Okay.
try to open it.
It's locked.
He will attempt to use his toolbox and his larceny skill to see about getting that open.
Okay. You can use dexterity and larceny. I'll give you a difficulty of 6, and you can have a bonus die. Because you did come in prepared for this, so I'll give you a bonus die for that.
Awesome. Difficulty 6.
Mhm.
3 successes.
All right. So it doesn't take a whole lot of effort. It's a cheap door, and you just kind of you wedge like a screwdriver in and pop the door right open. No problem. Like, it's a cheap lock. It just takes a little bit of force and leverage, and that's it. And just pops open. Door swings in.
And Jeb will walk in with the
Lights
mag
are off.
light at the ready.
Yeah, lights are off. The room is relatively small, sparsely furnished. It's almost like a little bedroom where there's like a cot and not too much stuff that's in here at all. It's just like like what you would expect to see in like a prison cell, even, where it's just bare minimum. The mag light, you move it around, looking around the room, illuminating things. There's a little bit of light coming in from down, just a tad, just coming down the hall.
Is there a light switch?
There is.
I will turn on the lights.
Okay, so you turn on the light and illuminating everything. And inside this room, you see there's a backpack at the foot of this cot, and there's a person laying on the cot. They don't stir. This person, it's a man. He's maybe, you want to say in his 40s-ish? Just kind of laying there like he's asleep. Short hair, has a earring in his left ear that's got a little little cross on it. He's got like a light brown kind of complexion and is just passed out, it seems.
Jeb is going to check for a pulse.
Okay. So you walk up to him, you put your finger on him, like under the neck or on his arm?
Neck.
Neck. Okay. You touch him and it's like deathly cold. And as soon as you do, his eyes snap open.
Oh, hello again, folks. I'd like to tell you about the Facebook group we run called White Wolf and Onyx Path RPGs, Gameplay and Media. Have you ever wished you could have an easy way to find gameplay videos and podcasts, or just media in general that deals with your favorite White Wolf role-playing games? Or have you ever wished you could find a forum to share gameplay that you have recorded? One that won't be drowned out by random posts and discussions, so that your media could get the attention you deserve. The group is specifically run with the sole intent of it being a one-stop shop for people to view or share media involving the games we all love. We take thorough steps to ensure the page does not become cluttered and is easy to traverse. The group is already immense and continuing to rapidly grow, with new media being shared every day. Stop on by. We hope to see you there.